This is our refined lo-fi to mid-fi prototype, bunne.
During this sprint, we updated our problem statement to have a more direct focus on user well-being as opposed to work outcomes. We refined the expected focus of our MVP to include reduced distractions for users as well as a reduced stress environment. Because of this, we've also accurately defined the expected outcomes that users will have from using our product, such as better quality of work habits, better focus on their tasks, and reductions in distractions overall when working. In addition to this, we also made some updates to our hypothesis table. We outlined each of the features that we wanted to use in our system, clearly defined the audience that we thought these features would be useful for, also described what we hoped to achieve through the use of these features, and clearly defined the means by which we would measure the outcomes that we got from our MVP.
Over here is our original design for our physical prototype. Originally, we were supposed to have a Arduino setup which has a back cable right over here connecting to the computer. Furthermore, we were expecting another monitor to fit at the mouth of our prototype, which this whole thing is supposed to represent a bunny. The eye sockets is for LED lights that is connected to the Arduino kit and etc. Furthermore, we had a case that goes underneath the whole contraptions underneath the case. However, this prototype is not scaled to the exact measurements and size. It turns out we don't even need to get a second monitor due to feedback and testings. And furthermore, it doesn't have a slot to put iPhones or Samsung devices in, which turns out to be our main source of rabbit hole incidents. So right here is our current design of our physical prototype. So this model includes room for our Arduino setup at the bottom of the case, which will also include a lid to put underneath the case to keep everything together, with slots to connect LED lights to the eyes right over here. Furthermore, we have included a slot to slide the iPhones or Samsung Galaxy S23 at the side to basically display some visual cues that is coming from our bunne phone applications, whether it be some sort of timer functions or a task management list. Either way, this is to prevent further interactions with the phone and the user to limit distractions and such.
So this is our basic wireframe / refined low fidelity prototype that we did earlier on in Sprint 2. We just used this to get a general idea of the flow of things and to do some early heuristic evaluations on it. We got lots of great feedback and we turned it into a mid-fidelity prototype. We decided to move away from it being a primarily desktop / web application toward a purely phone interface that can interact with the desktop. I'll do a little demonstration on the functions of the prototype. So this is the home page. At the bottom here we have the navigation bar that can navigate to different pages. The guide is here to help the user learn how to use the app. And the settings, the user can change the settings like the work mode and rest mode duration and the blocked websites during work mode. One of the main features is the task manager. We have 3 tasks already made and we can sort them however we like. We can create a new task, we can set the title, the description, and if it's quite a big task you can split it into smaller incremental goals, and you can set the importance, and you can separate different types of tasks by making them different colors, and you can set the date which the task needs to be completed by. We can go to work mode and we can see the duration of each mode, 45 minutes and 15 minutes. We can set when you want to work till, and we can set which tasks we want to focus on completing the session. So the first 2 are selected, and when you press start, it starts the timer. Your phone goes into horizontal mode and the user has to slot the phone into the physical compartment. The tasks for the session are shown below in the work mode, and after this timer goes down to 0, you switch into rest mode where the user can go on a break or you can take out the phone from the compartment and use it. And after the rest mode's 15 minutes is over, it notifies the user to put it back into the device and it goes back to work mode. The cycle repeats over and over again until the session is finished. in which the user can tick off tasks that they've completed in the session. Goes back to the home page.